Bar Harbor, Maine, is a coastal gem with a magnetic blend of natural beauty, rich history, and small-town charm. Nestled on Mount Desert Island and serving as the gateway to Acadia National Park, Bar Harbor offers an array of activities for every type of traveler. Whether you're a nature enthusiast, history buff, foodie, or adventure seeker, you'll find endless opportunities to explore, relax, and create lasting memories. In this video, we highlight the best things to do in Bar Harbor and provide a detailed guide to planning an unforgettable trip. So, here is the list of 10 best things to do in Bar Harbor, Maine. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment your favorite place. Here we go. Number 1. Acadia National Park. Acadia National Park, spanning 49,075 acres across Maine's Mount Desert Island, Scudic Peninsula, and Isle aux Hautes, is a crown jewel of the U.S. Northeast. Established in 1916 as Sieur de Mont's National Monument and later renamed in 1929, it became the first national park east of the Mississippi. The park's defining feature is Cadillac Mountain, the Atlantic coast's highest peak at 1,530 feet, where visitors witness the nation's first sunrise from October to March. The 27-mile park loop road winds through diverse landscapes, including granite cliffs, spruce fir forests, and glacial valleys, passing landmarks like Thunder Hole, where waves crash into a narrow inlet, and Jordan Pond, a glacial lake framed by the iconic Bubble Mountains. Wildlife thrives in Acadia's varied ecosystems. Black bears, moose, and over 330 bird species inhabit forests, while seals and whales frequent coastal waters. Sand Beach, a rare sandy cove, and some Sound, a glacier-carved fjord, highlight the park's geological diversity. Conservation efforts, championed by figures like George B. Dorr, ensure protection for these habitats. Visitors enjoy year-round activities, from summer hiking and kayaking to winter snowshoeing and ice fishing. The park's proximity to Bar Harbor provides easy access to amenities, while quieter areas like Scudic Peninsula offer solitude. With nearly 4 million annual visitors, Acadia remains a testament to rugged coastal beauty and ecological preservation. Number 2. Bar Island Land Bridge. The Bar Island Land Bridge, a natural gravel and sand passage exposed during low tide, connects downtown Bar Harbor to Bar Island in Acadia National Park. Accessible for roughly 3 to 4 hours daily, 1.5 to 2 hours before/after low tide, this 0.5-mile crossing offers a unique coastal adventure. Tide-dependent access. Timing is critical. Twice daily low tides determine accessibility, with the bridge submerged under 12+ feet of seawater at high tide. Visitors stranded face a 9-hour wait or costly water taxi rescue, $150/person. The town advises checking tide charts rigorously and setting alarms to avoid being trapped. Tidde pooling and exploration. The receding tide reveals tide pools teeming with marine life, including crabs, sea stars, and snails. The gravel bar itself provides a rare opportunity to walk across the ocean floor. Once on Bar Island, a 0.5-mile forested trail leads to meadows and panoramic views of Bar Harbor, Frenchman Bay, and Cadillac Mountain. Logistical tips. Parking, available on West Street, paid May-October. Avoid Bridge Street parking. Footwear, sturdy, closed-toe shoes recommended for uneven terrain and slippery rocks. Trail, the 1.9-mile round trip, including the land bridge, is rated easy but requires vigilance about tides. Key safety notes. Always carry a tide chart, wear waterproof footwear, and monitor time closely. The bridge's fleeting accessibility underscores its magic and risks. Number 3. Thunder Hole. Thunder Hole, a dramatic coastal feature in Acadia National Park, is a granite inlet carved by waves where crashing tides produce a thunderous boom and towering sprays. Located along Park Loop Road between Sand Beach and Otter Cliff, it's a must-visit for its raw natural spectacle and panoramic ocean views. Natural phenomenon. The thunder occurs when waves compress air in a submerged cavern at the inlet's base, forcing water upward in explosive geysers reaching 40 feet. Optimal viewing is 1 to 2 hours before high tide, particularly during moderate swell or post-storm conditions when waves are most active. Calm days may offer only gentle splashes, underscoring the need for strategic timing. Safety and accessibility. Upper deck, wheelchair accessible via ramps, with coastal vistas spanning Otter Cliff to Sand Beach. Lower deck, requires descending 55 slippery, often wet stone stairs with handrails. Rogue waves, even during fair weather, pose risks, as seen during 2009's Hurricane Bill. Closures, sections may shut during storms. Visitors must heed warnings and avoid venturing onto wet rocks. Logistics. Parking. 4 accessible spots near restrooms and gift shop. Additional spots along the road. Arrive early, as lots fill quickly. Island Explorer. Free shuttle stops every 30 minutes, reducing parking stress. Amenities. Snacks, souvenirs, and accessible restrooms at the gift shop. Tips for visitors. Timing. Prioritize mid-tide with active surf. Check Acadia's tide charts and weather alerts. Footwear. Wear waterproof shoes with grip for slippery surfaces. Photography. Use a polarizing filter to reduce glare and capture wave dynamics. Thunder Hole epitomizes Acadia's rugged beauty, blending awe-inspiring geology with accessible coastal exploration. Its ever-changing intensity demands both caution and patience, rewarding visitors with unforgettable displays of nature's power. Number 4. Abbe Museum. The Abbe Museum, dedicated to preserving and celebrating Maine's Wabanaki nations, operates 2 locations in Bar Harbor, a seasonal site at Sieur de Mont's Spring within Acadia National Park, and a year-round downtown facility at 26 Mount Desert Street. Founded in 1926 by Dr. Robert Abbe, a pioneering New York radiologist and Bar Harbor summer resident, the museum first opened in 1928 to showcase indigenous artifacts from the Frenchman Bay area. Collections in focus. With over 50,000 objects spanning 10,000 years of history, the museum's holdings include stone tools, bone harpoons, 3,000-year-old swanbone flutes, and intricate 17th, 20th century Wabanaki basketry. The downtown location, opened in 2001 after a $6 million renovation of a historic YMCA building, features exhibits on Wabanaki resilience, contemporary art, and interactive learning labs. Leadership and mission. Under CEO Chris Newell, a Passamaquoddy citizen, the Abbe prioritizes decolonizing museum practices, collaborating directly with Wabanaki communities to reinterpret exhibits and amplify indigenous voices. This approach includes rotating exhibits like People of the First Light, which highlight ongoing cultural traditions. Visitor experience. Sieur de Mont's, open seasonally, Memorial Day, Indigenous Peoples Day, surrounded by Acadia's wild gardens and nature trails. Downtown, year-round access with galleries, a Circle of the Four Directions exhibit, and a shop selling authentic Wabanaki crafts. Number 5. Cadillac Mountain. At 1,530 feet, Cadillac Mountain is the highest peak on Mount Desert Island and a centerpiece of Acadia National Park. Renowned as the first U.S. location to see sunrise from October to March, its summit offers 360-degree views of Frenchman Bay, Porcupine Islands, and the Atlantic Ocean. Hiking trails. North Ridge Trail, the most popular 4.4-mile round-trip route with 1,150 feet of elevation gain. Features granite slopes, stunted pine groves, and frequent ocean vistas, though it parallels the auto road in sections. South Ridge Trail, a 7-mile round-trip trek through forests and granite ridges, passing the alpine featherbed pond, offers quieter solitude and coastal panoramas. West Face Trail, steepest descent, 1,309 feet in 3.1 miles, requiring rock scrambling. Rewards with views of Bubble Pond and Eagle Lake. Gorge Path, a 3.5-mile shaded route between Cadillac and Dorr Mountains, featuring waterfalls and granite cliffs. Accessibility. A paved auto road leads to the summit, where the Cadillac Summit Loop, 0.3 miles, provides wheelchair-accessible viewpoints. Sunrise access requires timed reservations from May to October. Key features. Sunrise spectacle. Seasonal crowds gather at dawn for panoramic views stretching to Katahdin on clear days. Geology. Glacial carved granite slopes with distinctive pink hues and striations. Flora. Dwarf pine forests and alpine bogs near the summit. Tips. Timing. Arrive 30-plus minutes before sunrise for parking. Midweek visits reduce crowds. Footwear. Wear grippy shoes for rocky trails. Avoid during rain due to slippery surfaces. Alternate routes. Combine Gorge Path with North Ridge for a 4.8-mile loop to avoid backtracking. Cadillac Mountain encapsulates Acadia's rugged beauty, blending accessible vistas with challenging trails for all skill levels. Its ever-changing light and seasonal drama make it a quintessential Maine experience. Number 6. George B. Dorr Museum of Natural History. Located at 105 Eden Street on the College of the Atlantic campus, the George B. Dorr Museum of Natural History offers an intimate exploration of Maine's ecosystems, housed in Acadia National Park's original headquarters. Named after the park's father, George B. Dorr, this student-driven museum blends hands-on learning with regional biodiversity exhibits and collections. The museum features dioramas of coastal wildlife and an alive tide pool tank with sea stars, hermit crabs, and snails, allowing tactile interaction. Specimens range from Arctic seals, occasional winter visitors to Maine, to native plants and animals, curated to showcase 10,000+ years of ecological history. All displays are designed by College of the Atlantic students, emphasizing experiential education. Visitor experience. Interactive learning. Touch tanks, scavenger hunts, and nature walks engage visitors of all ages. Special programs. The Daily Touch Tank Talk at 2 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday, led by Acadia National Park Rangers, highlights marine adaptations. Gift shop. Sells books, jewelry, and educational toys related to Maine's natural sciences. Practical details. Hours. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., summer season. Admission is donation-based. Accessibility. Free Island Explorer shuttle stops directly behind the Museum 5. Location. Situated on Route 3 between downtown Bar Harbor and the ferry terminal, within walking distance of hotels. Educational impact. The museum serves as a living classroom, offering summer camps, lectures, and workshops. Its focus on student-led design fosters innovative exhibits, such as the Whale Anatomy and Ecology program, which dissects marine biology concepts. By merging Acadia's historical roots with dynamic, hands-on learning, the Dorr Museum provides a compact yet immersive window into Maine's natural heritage, ideal for families and eco-enthusiasts alike. Number 7. Hull's Cove Visitor Center. As Acadia National Park's primary visitor contact station, the Hull's Cove Visitor Center serves as the gateway to Mount Desert Island's iconic landscapes. Located off Route 3 near Bar Harbor, this Mission 66-era facility, constructed 1967 to 1986, blends mid-century design with modern accessibility, offering critical services for park exploration. Key features. Architecture. A trapezoidal, flat-roof structure with a granite base and cedar shingles, reflecting post-World War II material innovation. The 1995 expansion added wheelchair-accessible entrances and family restrooms. Exhibits. Interactive displays on Acadia's ecology, cultural history, and artist-in-residence program artworks. Services. Entrance passes, ranger consultations, self-service maps, and a gift shop operated by Eastern National, with proceeds supporting park operations. Accessibility. While the main entrance requires climbing 52 stone steps, a rear elevator provides ADA-compliant access. Accessible restrooms and parking are available, alongside seasonal Island Explorer shuttle stops in the covered pavilion. Visitor experience. Orientation. Rangers assist with trail recommendations, tide charts, and program schedules, including guided hikes and birdwatching tours. Carriage road access. Duck Brook Bridge, the park's tallest stone bridge, lies 2 miles from the center via which Hole Pond Loop. Passport stamps. Collect a dated Hull's Cove stamp for National Park's passport books or personal journals. Number 8. Paddy's Irish Pub and Restaurant. Paddy's Irish Pub and Restaurant in Bar Harbor, Maine, offers a delightful combination of Irish-American cuisine, waterfront views, and lively ambience. Whether you're looking for hearty meals, live music, or a casual spot to unwind, Paddy's is a standout destination. Paddy's Irish Pub and Restaurant is an iconic waterfront dining spot at the West Street Hotel in Bar Harbor. Known for its modern Irish-American menu, it offers dishes like lobster bisque and fish and chips alongside hearty Irish classics like corned beef and cabbage. The restaurant's vibrant atmosphere is enhanced by live music and its celebration of Ireland's pub culture. With outdoor seating and pet-friendly options, it's ideal for families and travelers seeking a relaxed yet lively dining experience. Dining experience at Paddy's. Paddy's provides a welcoming environment with both indoor and outdoor seating overlooking Frenchman Bay. It caters to diverse dietary needs with vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free options. Signature dishes like lobster rolls and stout burgers are highly praised by visitors. The friendly staff and efficient service make it a favorite among locals and tourists alike. Number 9. Bar Harbor Shore Path. This iconic 0.5 to 0. 75-mile coastal walkway, established in 1880, stretches along Frenchman Bay from Ells Pier to Wayman Lane, offering panoramic views of the Porcupine Islands, Balance Rock, and Egg Rock Lighthouse. Maintained by the Bar Harbor Village Improvement Association, the gravel path blends historic charm with serene ocean vistas, making it one of Maine's most beloved public trails. Route and features. Starting at Agamont Park near the town pier, the path curves east past the Bar Harbor and before turning south along granite ledges and tidal pools. Key landmarks include Grant Park, the Tudor Revival-style Cane Cottage, 1904, and exits to Main Street via Albert Meadow or Hancock Street. Balance Rock, a glacial erratic, anchors the midsection, while beach roses, Rosa rugosa, scent the air in summer. Access and logistics. Hours. Open dawn to dusk year-round. Leashed pets permitted. Parking. Limited spaces near the pier. Use downtown lots and walk via Main Street. Accessibility. Mostly level gravel surface, but narrow sections and uneven terrain limit wheelchair access. Visitor tips. Timing. Arrive at sunrise for golden hour photography or low tide for tittapooling. Etiquette. Respect private properties bordering the path. Stay on designated routes. Connections. Link to Main Street shops or combine with the ocean path in Acadia National Park for a longer hike. Combining rugged coastal beauty with Gilded Age history, the shore path remains a must-visit for its accessibility, fragrance of wild roses, and ever-changing maritime drama. Number 10. Sand Beach. Nestled between granite cliffs in Acadia National Park, Sand Beach is a 290-yard crescent of shell fragment sand along Mount Desert Island's eastern shore. Formed by millennia of wave action, it's the park's largest sandy beach and a popular stop on Park Loop Road, offering cold Atlantic swims, coastal hikes, and dramatic scenery. Key features. Unique composition. Crushed shells from mollusks like mussels and barnacles create its distinctive coarse sand. Water temperature ranges from 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 to 15 degrees Celsius, with swimming advised only for cold-tolerant visitors. Accessibility. Restrooms and changing rooms are wheelchair-friendly, but beach access requires descending 37 stairs. Activities. Swimming. Lifeguards patrol Memorial Day, Labor Day, but strong tides and rogue waves demand caution. Hiking. Connects to Ocean Path, leading to Thunder Hole and Otter Cliff, and Great Head Trail, a 1.4-mile loop with panoramic views. Stargazing. Ranger-led night programs highlight Acadia's dark skies. Logistics. Parking. Fills by 9 a.m. in summer. Overflow parking lines Park Loop Road. Island Explorer. Free shuttle stops every 30 minutes, reducing congestion. Seasonal rules. No pets May 15th to September 15th. Service animals permitted. Nearby attractions. The Beehive. A challenging iron rung trail starts 100 feet north of the parking lot. Great Head. Cliffside Trail rewards hikers with aerial beach views. Visitor tips. Timing. Arrive early or use shuttles to avoid crowds. Footwear. Wear water shoes for rocky tidal zones. Safety. Heed warnings about cold water and sudden waves. Sand Beach's blend of natural beauty and recreational access makes it a quintessential Acadia experience, framed by the Atlantic's raw power and Acadia's rugged peaks. The last word. So, guys, this was the best list of things to do in Bar Harbor, Maine. Hope you will like it and appreciate it. People who come to this city are amazed by all of the awesome things there are to do and see. Whether you're indulging in fresh seafood, immersing yourself in indigenous culture at the Abbe Museum, or simply relaxing on a quiet beach, Bar Harbor offers something for everyone. Its blend of outdoor adventures, cultural experiences, and local charm makes it a destination that beckons visitors to return time and time again. Plan your trip well, pack your sense of adventure, and get ready to experience the 10 best things to do in Bar Harbor, Maine. With its ever-changing landscapes and friendly community, Bar Harbor promises a journey that is as diverse and dynamic as the people who call it home. Embark on your journey, explore the endless possibilities, and let Bar Harbor's magic leave an indelible mark on your heart. Happy travels! Make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icons for latest upcoming travel videos. Bye-bye, see you.